So we are at John G's and we're on the beer deck, and I know that because there's a sign.
Freaking delicious.
Are they? All right. We're having appetizers at each place. We're gonna hit up each place down here by the riverfront, and she says they are good. So I really like this place. It's laid back, it's cool. Jen's being a goofball. It just seems like a nice hometown place to hang out with a beautiful view of Jen, of course, and of the riverfront. I like it a lot. And there's my model, Jen. And they offer gelato, coffee, sandwiches, cheese, wine, and cigars. We're now at the landing. I used to hang out here years and years ago.
Years ago.
It did not look like this. So we ordered some fried pickles. That's it. We're just hitting all the places up and getting appetizers. And we ordered the fried pickles, and we've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I know they're busy. Oh my gosh, it's been 48 minutes for pickles. So we finally found our server, and we go, hey, if it's going to be a while, we just want to cancel the pickles. She came back, she's like, 4 minutes. It's all, they've got 4 minutes left. She forgot to put the order in. That's what we figured. So Jen, how do you feel about that?
I want my pickles.
Jen,
What?
are you okay?
No.
Why not?
Where are my pickles? Where all the kids get their
We never got our pickles.
pickles.
Jen,
Can't say that.
Jen,
No pickles. Cut that out. Pickles.
Jen's not happy.
Not having it. Not having it. I want my pickles.
So we are now at a place called the 514. It is right here on the riverfront. We are on the roof, and it is a gorgeous view. One thing I have noticed about dining at these restaurants, with the exception of John G's, they were very, very fast. There's no urgency with getting the food out at all.
No, they don't
No
care.
urgency.
I could be dead. Look at me. I need sustenance. First it was pickles, and now it's pasta. I'm not happy.
They are taking their own sweet time. So we've been here so much longer than that table over there, and we still don't have our food, and this big table's getting all of their food. And then the table over at the other restaurant at the landing behind us came in after us, and they had all their food, and we didn't get all we ordered was some fried pickles. That was it, and we never got them. I don't know if they don't like us or if...
Six Top got theirs before us. There's twice as many people over there.
I don't know if people don't like us or if we're getting like the new servers that don't know how to enter orders. So
no food. No food at the inn.
we never got
Does
our
Marie
food.
work here? I bet you Marie works here.
So we've had a rough night. The very first place we went to was excellent. The service was great. They were quick. And then everything went downhill after that. One restaurant forgot to put our order of pickles in. The last restaurant we went to, and we were just going to do appetizers along the way and try these different places out, have a drink and appetizers. The last place we did order full meals, and once again, I don't know what happened, but we waited an hour and they forgot to put our order in, I think, because the table that came in way after us had burgers and what else did they have? Burgers
Everything.
and pasta and the whole 9
There was
yards.
like 6 or 8 people there.
6 or 8 people
Something like
at
that.
this table. But yeah, they just forgot about us there too. Now we're at Applebee's. We're gonna put in an order and let's see if we get our food. I'm so tired right now. I've been up forever. I've been up since 1:45 this morning, Arizona time. So yeah, I'm tired. I just want to eat some food and go home and crash. So after all that trouble, we ended up at Applebee's eating wonton tacos. Oh, look at you, little sweetheart. You are so precious.
I'm here for it. I like the scratches.
After meeting Copper, I wanted a dachshund really badly. But I keep getting
Big dogs.
big dogs, strays, rescues. Copper was a rescue, right?
Yes, he was a
So
rescue.
cute. They're so sweet. Well, I think we've recuperated from last night. What an ordeal. Oh my goodness. I was so excited about going back to my hometown and going out on the riverfront and going to all the restaurants. And after John G's was fantastic.
It was so good.
I love John G's. I love the service. I love the food. I love the atmosphere. It was like everybody knew each other. They were hanging out.
There was dogs.
There were dogs. Yeah, 2 doggies on the patio. John G's was awesome, and we got our food lickety split.
And it was hot and delicious. Cheese curds. Go for the cheese curds.
And then it all went downhill. We walked down to the landing. The landing has a great atmosphere. It has that beautiful outdoor dining area.
Mm-hmm.
A band was playing.
Mm-hmm.
The inside is what I remember from years ago. It looks pretty much the same as it always did, but that was all that it was back in the 90s when I used to go down there. But then...
All we wanted was pickles. How hard is pickles?
I knew they were busy. We knew that. And we were fine with taking some time. But the thing is she forgot to put the order in. So all these tables around us that came in after us, they were all getting their food. And we finally stopped her and we were like,
Where's our pickles?
do you have our pickles? Coffee.
Shush.
And so she said, I'll go check. And what I think happened, because I'm a server, I think she was very busy. I think she forgot to put the order in, and when we stopped her and asked, she went running to the kitchen and
Be
said,
right back. Listen, we're making a movie. You gotta be quiet on the set.
she went running back to the kitchen and said, drop these pickles right away, on the fly. I forgot to put the order in, because we waited even longer, and they still didn't arrive. And then she got sat like another 6 Top, and she went to take their order before we even had our pickles again. And by that time, it had been an hour.
I lost my mind
And
a little bit.
we were like, let's just pay for our drinks and let's get out of here. So when we went to pay for our drinks, they were like, what? You ordered pickles? Because
Because
the pickles weren't in
No
the
pickles.
system. So that's what happened there. But fine, we decided at this point we're not going to go to another place for an appetizer. We're going to go straight for dinner. And we went to, what was it called?
The 514.
The 514. And we were very, very excited about having a pasta dinner.
On a rooftop to maybe see the northern lights.
Beautiful view of the riverfront. We were very excited to be there. It started out great, having a good time, beautiful weather, beautiful view.
Yes.
We ordered our food.
It was lovely.
But then another party, 20 minutes to a half an hour after we sat, don't you think that big party came in?
Probably.
And again, all we ordered mac and cheese and chicken pasta. That's it.
That's it.
Nothing spectacular. Mac and cheese and chicken pasta. And we sat there, and we sat there, and we sat there.
No pasta. The pasta
And
must
we
have been
sat
with the
there.
pickles.
And then that big table that came in after us,
They got their food. Oh, I was mad. I was mad.
they got all their food, burgers, pastas, the whole 9 yards.
Did we get our pasta?
It had been an hour. An hour is like enough time to wait after ordering.
Oh, plenty. Plenty of time to wait. So much time to wait and
So-
think about pasta.
We're like, what is going on? Are we... Do we put off some vibe? Do people not like us? So we're like, okay, this isn't working for us. And so we left.
It's almost 10 o'clock by this time, I think. Or
Yeah, it was almost 10 o'clock.
it was
at
after
night.
9 for sure.
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes till 10. And we're like,
We're hungry.
we're hungry. We have no food. And I don't even think the kitchen had started on our food.
I think that Marie was running the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marie. Oh.
So any bad thing that happens,
It was Marie.
we say it was Marie from our trip to Thailand together.
She's eating our pickles and our pasta right
We
now.
didn't have
Oh.
a good experience with a lady named Marie. So now when something bad goes down, we say it was Marie.
Marie.
So guess where we ended up?
Deliberately skipping the chains.
Deliberately skipping the chains. But by that time, not a whole lot is open in small town Missouri. So Jen goes,
Let's go to
Applebee's
Applebee's.
is open. I'm like, Applebee's? I don't want Applebee's.
But we
We
were
went to
hungry.
Applebee's. And we had the best service. We had the sweetest waitress. I timed her because in a corporate setting, you usually get about 12 minutes to get your food out. And I said, I'm going to time her and see what happens.
She was on the money.
From the moment we ordered to the time we got our food, she was on the draw and the kitchen was fast. It was 12 minutes on the dot and she brought out our food.
Yes.
And it was delicious.
And even at the 514, we mentioned to the lady that we never got our pickles and we had had horrible service. And she goes, oh, that won't happen here. I bet they're still fixing our pasta.
I don't think they ever made it.
And I think the chef who's fixing our pasta is also eating our pickles.
And I bet that chef is Marie.
Oh, I bet it is Marie. Damn that Marie.
That damn Marie.
That damn Marie.
Well, if you take a look at us, we're not starving. We're
doing fine.
we're fluffy. We're doing fine.
Yes.
But it was quite an experience. And if you go down to the riverfront in Washington, Missouri, and you want fast service, good food, a beautiful view,
Go to John G's.
go to John G's. John G's is the place.
And they had dogs. So
And they're really
better.
nice.
They were all so nice. Even the people that weren't waiting on us were talking to us.
Yeah.
I think he was an owner. I think it was John G. That one
Maybe.
guy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know who
That
he
one
is.
guy.
I bet that was John G. So if anything positive happens from now on, we should call it a John G.
Yeah, because it wasn't a Marie.
If anything bad happens, we'll call it a Marie.
That sounds good to me.
Bye, friends. See you next time.
Bye.